on STV channel. I am Daniel Ekubo, an aspirant for the Wellington Constituency seat in the Delta State House of Assembly on the platform of the African Democratic Congress, ADC. Ambassador Tobore Agbah has called on Nigerians, especially those of the Christian faith, to exhibit a high sense of security consciousness in the face of rising attacks against Christians in the country. Ambassador Agbah, who spoke in an interactive chat with STV channel at one of his chili pepper farms where he had gone for crop maintenance as part of his routine yesterday, also spoke of his plans to encourage and support the people of Wellington Constituency 2 to go back to the ancient occupation of farming in the drive for both wealth creation and food sufficiency. Ambassador Agbah, who spoke in commemoration of the 2026 Easter celebration, emphasized that the recent attack on Christians on Palm Sunday called for a renewed sense of security consciousness to avoid such further occurrences, pointing out that all hands need to be on deck for such to be avoided, especially during the Easter celebration. He also urged Christians to celebrate the Easter festivities with moderation, solemnity, and display of love, which according to him were the symbolic essence of the celebration and display by Jesus Christ on the cross of Calvary.
I want to call on every Nigerian, not just Wellington Constituency 2, to celebrate with caution. As you can see today, there is instability in the country, and the evil ones are after Christians. I want to call on Christians that whenever celebration you want to celebrate in this period of Easter, take security serious. Men of God, to provide security on Sunday, which is the Easter day, so that the mayhem that happened will not repeat himself. Don't undermine security.
Speaking on his plans on agricultural development within the Wellington Constituency 2, Ambassador Agbah, who is a renowned businessman, politician, and farmer, said farming remains one of the most lucrative ventures in recent times, stressing that apart from ensuring that food remains constantly on the table, the high demand for food items has equally made farming very lucrative, becoming a high-income yielding venture all over the world.
I have acres of land where I am farming, but this is just one of my farms close to my business empire. Sometimes when I'm in my office, in my shop, when I'm tired, I just throw down to my farm. As you can see, this is chilling pepper, popularly known as Onomoro pepper. I have this in 3 places, of which this is the smallest among my farms. And I want to encourage all Nigerian youths to go into farming, especially people from this constituency 2, Wellington Constituency 2. And I have a program. I've researched deep into farming. Just take a look. There is no stick I will touch that you will not see more than 50 pepper. So this is one of my programs, which I want to use to empower the people of Wellington Constituency 2. I have more than 20 acres of land in Apr4, which is my community. I have more than 10 acres of land in Eremukokwanyan, which is my community also. This is my program. If I become the House of Assembly member, I will apportion to each of my faithfuls. I will provide the seedlings. I will bring a machine that will cultivate the land. And at the same time, give it to them to plant. And we have farm instructors who are trained into this cross farming. The same person who is putting me through will be on ground to train people from Wellington Constituency 2 and provide some land to the persons I can give to start up their farm business. So these are some programs I already have in my mind. Ughelli North will be the food basket of Delta State if I am given the privilege to serve. And by the grace of God, if you send me, the dividends of democracy will be shown and will be seen.
ADC, arise and shine. ADC, arise and shine. AD&C, arise and shine all over Nigeria. Registration is still ongoing. Step forward. Register now. Your voice matters, and together we can build a better Nigeria. Lift your voice. Don't back down. Register today. ADC is the hope we seek. Stand up strong. Join the movement. A brighter future is what we seek. ADC, arise and shine. ADC, arise and shine. AD&C, arise and shine all over Nigeria. Brought to you by Ambassador Tobore Alex Agbah.
The House of Assembly hopeful lamented the lack of motorable internal roads network within Ughelli urban metropolis, describing Ughelli North as an area that ought to be demarcated into a minimum of 3 local government areas, just as he pointed out that the landmass makes it punitive to have such large expanse of both land and communities yoked together and squeezed into just one local government area.
Compared to other local governments, Ughelli North is an amalgamation of 3 local governments put together as one local government. Look at it. Ughelli North sharing boundary with Apr4. Ughelli North sharing boundary with Patani. Ughelli South. If you look at the distance from here to Apr4, you will know that if you drive within some local government, you will know that only Orogu, Agbah, and the villages around Orogu, the big towns and the villages around Orogu, is enough to create a local government. For instance, the whole of Agbah main town, go to Orogu main town, in the village where the university is, drive down before you get to Apr4. That is enough to become a local government. Having said that, look at Agbah today. Agbah is big enough to become a local government. Look at Agbah and Unveils. From the whole of from Cherry boundary with Warri, Apr4, Cherry boundary with Agbah. From there to this Ughelli main town, that is enough to become a local government of its own. Okay, look at Ughelli main town to Werum, Ereni, Ogo, Enenurie, and so on and so forth. That is enough, or Rojoshan. That is enough to become a local government. So if you look at Ughelli very well, I can say Ughelli North is 3 local governments put together as one. There are so many things that needed to be put in place in terms of infrastructure, in terms of schools, good water. My people, if you look at Ughelli North today, Ughelli North have been abandoned. There is no major road in Ughelli. First, I want to thank the governor for the flyover that he's doing. But I want to also call on the governor to look at the internal roads of Ughelli North. The Ughelli North lack link roads, lack internal roads. There is no junction in Ughelli that you can enter and you will be smiling. Your vehicle will be angry with you, and you yourself will be angry with yourself. I want to say, if I am given the opportunity to serve Ughelli North constituency 2 people, I will do my best to make sure I attract and call on the attention of the governor to look into the pains and what the people need.
While declaring his determination to pursue good policies that would attract meaningful dividends of democracy to his people of Ughelli North Constituency 2, Ambassador Agbah said he looked forward to partnering with all relevant stakeholders in the quest to influence meaningful development to his people, if given the mandate to represent them at the state lawmaking house. That is the size of the news bulletin. Tons of viewing. Always keep it. Where Steve Bishop.